That's right, man. We here, man. Listen, man. If you're looking on Twitter or you're watching on Facebook, y'all gonna have to come on over to YouTube. Just trying to get the little fellas out there. If you're looking on Twitter, Facebook, y'all gonna have to jump on over to YouTube with us now. Come on through. Gonna get in here, man. Get a live press conference going on. We have Mario, James Williams, Jafari Harvey, I believe. Get that popping. But man, first thing first, 786-405, the number scrolling at the bottom, 405-9499. You want to get down with IOD Squad. 786-405-9499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad. What's good? What's popping? IOD Squad right now, we in 2 plays, some crypto stuff. But we in a lot of plays, but 2 recent plays, some crypto stuff. Got 2 going on. Looking at a buy. Boom. Just brought another contract on Mara. What's going on, man? Street, what's good? What's Gucci? Houston, Hall, Houston, the building. What's going on, bro? What's up? So we're gonna get in here, man, to these interviews in a second. Add another contract. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna jump into these interviews in a second. If you're watching, man, hit the like button and share and hit the alert bell. That's how you get the alerts. We just shot Caneville. Some awesome footage we got coming from y'all from the weekend, bro. So can't lie, man. That North Carolina, can't even lie, bro. That North Carolina blue and white popping on the camera. It looked good. It's popping on the camera. We got Tavares Capers in here, man. TJ Capers' dad. Number 1 linebacker in the nation. TJ Capers. Hair in his face. Everybody looking toward that big game versus Miami Central. Columbus High versus Miami Central coming up in a few weeks. T, what's going on, man? T Runner's got his own podcast that he do, bro. Y'all can check him out on Facebook. We're going to bring him on the show to promote that, man. Or he could type it in the comment section. And let you know the name of it. But yeah, that big matchup coming soon. Oh man, we got Daryl Porter in the house. What's going on this morning on Facebook? Maybe I should go live on Facebook more often. You know what I'm saying? We got Daryl Porter in the house. Daryl Porter, dad of Daryl Porter, defensive coordinator. I think assistant head coach at American Heritage. Oh, they all could. Everybody popping in here this morning, huh? I know they ain't in here to see. Want to hear what Mario talking about. We gonna get Daryl. Daryl supposed to come to the show soon. Soon, former Miami Dolphin. We're gonna get him to come to the show also. Yeah, assistant head coach American Heritage out Daryl Porter. American Heritage might have the oldest team in South Florida. They're having some success, but they old. So as we wait for these interviews, anytime, TJ. Oh man! Also, speaking of IOD Squad, they all showing up today. We got my boy. We got my boy Gerald in the house. I was showing y'all Gerald. You know what I'm saying? Gerald, the boy who made who had the big day, the big day in investing last week of $60,000. I was saying to Gerald, and Gerald basically was introduced to investing by IOD Squad, by me, into stock market. He took it and applied himself and ran with it. So we've talked about it twice, man. He had a big day last week in the stock market, I think 60,000 one day, and so shout out to him, man. My own way, we're gonna bring him on here too, man, to talk about us and how we met, and because we met just on some IOD investing stuff. But my homie special, man. He's special. He's special. He applies himself to things, and he caught on really fast, and started running with it. So we'll definitely bring him on. Bring him on here. That's coming soon. But he ain't on Facebook. He on YouTube. But Tavares, yeah, bro. Tavares, man, we got to talk about that matchup of Miami Central versus Columbus coming. Definitely. And we're gonna get poured in here to talk about his thing in the NFL and his son going to West Virginia and West Virginia, Miami Hurricanes jumping in there and taking two of West Virginia better players and coming over to the Canes. That boy said 13,000 a day. 13,000 a day in investing in the stock market. And if y'all don't know, these are options. I mean, these are options. 13,000 in 30 minutes. You see it. These are option plays, which you have to learn. That's what we do, a lot of option plays. We also do long-term and or swing trades on IOD Squad. But the option plays are, I don't know how to explain it. You're buying contracts. You're basically buying something that you don't own and hoping they go in your direction. So yeah, man. I mean, the 13,000, man, might be close to 100,000 this week, right, Gerald? That's close. That's close. So if y'all just getting in here, bro, we just shooting it up and waiting on. We're gonna do. We got Mario Cristobal, we got James Williams, I think Jafari Harvey, and one more. Darn, so I got to go live on Facebook more often. That's what it is. If you're watching on Twitter, come on over to YouTube, dog. Come on over to YouTube if you're watching on Twitter. So the Miami Hurricanes take on Virginia Tech this week. Virginia Tech, if you look at that game, North Carolina defense actually shut Virginia Tech down. Virginia Tech didn't do much offensively, which we were hearing the woes about North Carolina's defense coming in. But they did a number. They did a number on Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech still almost scored as many points as we did. Yeah, but they did a number on Virginia Tech. Oh, the boy say up to 125,000 this week. He would have made 125,000 this week. That's Gerald Brown. A guy who was introduced to investing by IOD Squad about us. Didn't know what it was. Didn't know what the chart was. Maybe 6 months ago. Didn't know what it was. 125. See, and that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. 125,000 this week, right? And you say to yourself, man, how the hell I ain't made 120,000 this year? It's because a mindset. It's because of mindset. Your mindset may be get up, go to work every day, retire in 20 years, and you can't fathom the fact of, I made $30,000 today, because you don't think it's possible. But you see people with 2 Lamborghinis. You see people with a mansion on the beach and a mansion in the Dominican Republic. You see people with things that you know for a fact they didn't get it by having good credit. So you ask yourself, how? That's one way right there. Investing, stock market, 125,000 a week. Big Dog did, and it all started with IOD Squad. It all started with, you know what I'm saying, the thought of. But he had the mindset of, I can do this. He understood money. Most of it is just mindset, bro. You being comfortable and then saying, oh man, this is too hard. I'm just going to go to work tomorrow. That's what it mostly is. So listen, we're about to get involved with this, man. If you want to get down, text us 786-405-949. Send us a text, and I'm going to pin the link up. Send us a text, 786-405-949, and just put IOD Squad, and we'll send you the link to sign up. We will shoot you that link to get going, doggy. I'm going to pin that at the top of the comment section. While we sitting here waiting, man, hit the like button for us and share for us. Let's see. I'm going to pin that. And we got Coach Mario Cristobal. Let's go.
Hey, Mario. Just wanted to check in, see if there are any injury updates on, I think, Tyreek, Ja'Kai, and Justice.
Tyreek looks good. Ja'Kai looks good. Justice, we're going to have to wait a little bit more to get a final determination.
As a reminder, if you have a question, please use the hand raise function. Our next question for Coach Cristobal comes from David Wilson of the Miami Herald. David.
Hey, Mario. Sticking with the O-line there, and I think you might have answered some of this on Monday, but the first 3 games of the season that looked like such a strength for you guys, particularly the A&M game, you guys protected and run blocked really well. Obviously, it just doesn't seem like it's been at the same level the last 2 games. Are there certain things that you have, a trend you have seen these last 2 weeks that you've been kind of trying to focus in on and pinpoint to get back to the level you were at early in the year?
Well, I think a combination of things. I think we're out of sync in the run game, and I think obviously we've got to always block better and use better and work at technique and fundamentals, especially when you're getting some of the +1 stuff we've been getting, an extra guy in the box, you're getting some pressure and some movement. You got to get everybody in sync. It's tied into your RPO game. Certainly, it's designed to put certain guys in conflict, and we've been out of sync. But I don't think anyone's in any way, shape, or form trying to deny the fact that we have to improve. We have to find different ways to move the football. I mean, we've run just about every scheme in the book, right? We've seen it inside zone, weak and strong. Same thing with the outside zone, the gap schemes, both power and counter, sweeps and whatnot. So, and then, looking at last game, the wide zone play was working. Some of the inside zone stuff was working. And then we got hot with the passing game and we stuck with it. So we're encouraged by some of the progress last game, certainly not the goal line stuff. That has to improve dramatically. But some of the other stuff, we feel like we have gained ground and trying to get back on track to run the ball to our standard.
Our next question for Coach Cristobal comes from Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan.
Hey, Mario. I want to know about James because we're going to talk, to James Williams. How do you think his progress has been? I know there have been high expectations for him. How do you think he's done this season? And also, I know you were talking about Cam Kinchens being young, and he's quiet. They're totally different. But is James one of those young leaders?
I think both those guys have done really well. You're looking at 2 guys that are a year and 5 games into their careers. They're very, very young. And for guys at that stage in their careers to take on the roles that they have, in my opinion, that's really impressive. That's really hard to do. Not to mention that they play positions that require a lot of mental gymnastics at times. They got to line people up. They got to make sure that if something is not right, they got to make it right. And with that, again, that's balancing a lot, and they're also playing on all special teams. So really proud of both those guys. They made a ton of progress. I think those other guys have done really well. They've come along as well. I think Davante's starting to come along really well. He's got a really bright future. I think the same about the Blades. Those guys have done some good things also. So all in all, Byron Balen's another guy that stands out that has done some stuff. So all in all, I think that our safety group has really done a good job and going to keep getting better.
And Mario, I just wanted to follow with one thing. This matchup feels so different, this Virginia Tech one, than usual, with both teams coming in with 3-game losing streaks. Just your thoughts on that, and also if you feel like your players are responding to your philosophy of the win the day, just win the day. How are they doing mentally?
I don't know how it feels for you, but it feels no different for me. That's a narrative that you choose to write or not write. So that really doesn't relate to my thinking. In terms of, I've never once said win the day, or never has it been part of our mantra. So I guess I defer to saying, from a question standpoint, it doesn't really apply to what we do or what we say or what we work at here in Miami.
We'll do a few more for Coach Cristobal. Our next question comes from Manny Navarro of The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Mario. Curious, this is the second road game. You guys obviously played in a really loud environment at Texas A&M the previous time. It felt like you handled it really well. There were no or not many anyway, that I remember, procedure penalties, guys jumping offside, etc. Just curious how you guys prepare. Obviously, I know you probably pump a bunch of noise into practice, but just to prepare for environments like this, I know it's a sellout crowd for them.
Well, anytime you're in an environment like this, you practice with noise. And even sometimes when you're not playing in an environment like this, you still practice anyway. So it's second nature by the time you get to it. They've got a great atmosphere, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. They play great at home. Their defense causes a lot of issues and turnovers. Their special teams set them up with great field position, and their offense is coming off one of their best games. So great opportunity, great environment. Our players are, I think maybe 20% of this organization has actually been to Blacksburg and understands the magnitude of their environment and how awesome it is. And the rest have been informed, so they understand that the way we prepare always relates to the opponent and the environment. And so far, it's been a great week of practice.
We'll wrap up with Coach Cristobal with David Lake. David?
Coach, I just want to ask you real quick, is there a status update on Zion Nelson?
There is none at the moment. Zion is working hard to try to get back on the field as soon as he can. Right now, it's a game-day decision.
Coach Cristobal, thank you for your time today, and good luck this week.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a good day.
Recording stopped.
That was Coach Cristobal. Coach Cristobal kind of hard on Susan, huh? Yeah, wow. I mean, she was setting herself up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wow, man. I had a question, man, but I guess they only gave him limited questions today. I was just gonna ask him to talk to the community about the program and the changes. Like, what would he say? I think we got James Williams coming, Jafari Harvey coming. Back to my boy Gerald Brown, man, who made $125,000 this year. Said he didn't know anything about the stock market a year ago. I remember sitting down in his I remember sitting down in his house showing him what a chart was, showing him, you know what I'm saying, showing him what a chart was, talking about levels. Now he's making $125,000 a week. Well, not a week, I mean, but he did it this week so far, and we're halfway through it. That went pretty fast, man. Let me see. Let's see. So I'm gonna pin the IOD Squad link. In the top of the comment section, or y'all can just text us 786-405-9499. Invest or die. I got X in the back, man. I'm gonna bring X in here in a second. Oh, he was in the back. I know I saw his face back there. I know I saw him back there for a second. Breaking news. Raiders wide receiver Davante Adams was charged with misdemeanor assault. Oh my God. Davante Adams was charged with misdemeanor assault for knocking down the cameraman the other day. All right, I'm gonna bring X in here for a second until we get the next guy here to speak. X, what's going on, bro?
What's up?
Chilling. Sir, Mario getting tough with Susan, man. I don't know if it's getting tough or just him correcting her, you know what I'm saying, wanting her to be accurate.
Man, every time she get ready to ask him a question, his facial expression tells it all before he even answers it. Like,
What's good, bro? So we got space tonight, man. Actually, dog, I will be on the space with you. My stuff don't start the next week, so we'll be in there. We'll be in there tonight, 7:30. Got space tonight. They said they can't hear you, X. I can hear you. You just a little low.
you said they can't hear me?
That's what they say. They said they can't hear you.
Oh.
Say something.
You hear me now?
I can hear you. You just sound low. Let me see if I can turn you up. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn you up. How you feel about so? I don't think that got nothing to do with it, dog. You made yourself skinny. Talking about Susan deserved it. Susan's a nice lady, man. Y'all gotta chill out, man. Susan's a nice lady, man. Y'all gotta chill out, man. Huh? What'd you say?
I said, yeah, she is a nice lady.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta chill out, dog. Susan's a nice lady, man. So, dog, how you feeling, man, about the program, man? How you feeling about what's going on, man? Losses and
I mean, we better win this week. We don't win this week, and yeah, this season is kind of down the drain for good.
these dudes. You said the season down the drain.
If we lose this week, the season down the drain. We lost 2 ACC games. Ain't no way from bouncing back from that. You lost to Middle Tennessee. I mean, your season is basically almost over. So somebody asked me a question the other day. They say if you lose, do you just go ahead and say, well, we just gonna play the freshmen? And I'm like, well, I don't even know if we got the depth to do that because
I know, boy. Boy, hurt up.
a lot of people getting hurt and stuff like that, dinged up all over the place. So.
Yeah, them boys injured to death. Virginia Tech's pretty bad, though. Like, North Carolina defense actually shut them down. North Carolina defense actually shut them down. And we know the woes North Carolina defense have. Everybody putting up 500 yards on North Carolina defense.
I mean, we pretty bad. We've been pretty bad. We can't score in the red zone. Seem like we can't score points. Like, can't. I think we averaging 30-something points a game, but that was from the first 2 games.
Right.
After that, man, we just couldn't score points.
Yeah, give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear X. I know he sounds a little muffled.
Say what?
He said, I told him to give me thumbs up if they could hear you. You just sound a little muffled. Susan isn't scared to ask questions though. She does ask uncomfortable questions.
Well, she's been doing it for years, like maybe since the 80s or the 90s. But she's definitely not scared.
They say you low. Go in the back though and see. Probably just need to clean out your little speaker. Go in the back and see if you can fix your little speaker, your little mic. Yeah, she does ask hard questions. She ain't scared. A little awkward at times. But y'all wild, man. X sounding like y'all talking about the season over. It's the season over if they lose. Man, y'all crazy, man. So now Davante Adam just got charged. This stuff is crazy, dog. These people can't do nothing. Davante Adam just got charged with misdemeanor assault. Wow. And that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta have people around you to protect you. Your own when crazy stuff like this start happening. I was looking at the video like, where is he going? You're at a football game. Watch out for the football players. Where are you going? Like, where are you going? You know what I'm saying? You about to run right into the man. So I guess you're just supposed to let him run into him, huh? All right, I see somebody coming. I'm just gonna let him run into me. Guess he could have stopped, maybe, but the man frustrated. They just called a BS call on him. Go straight to the authorities with it. Hey, he assaulted me. Anybody else knock him down, they're not going. Any other man push him. That ain't how he handling it. You know what I'm saying? Road King said he didn't have to push the man. I guess. Dog ain't have to run into me either with all that damn equipment in his hand either. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, watch where you're going. I guess when I was cameraman on the sideline, I always felt like, listen, y'all do y'all. I'm in y'all area. I'm in y'all space. I get around to whatever y'all got going on. I'm here to cover what y'all got going on. The boys got to watch everything they do, dog. And y'all wonder why some of them be pissed off when you see them in the public. Because a lot of this stuff right here don't come out. That stuff like this happen all the time to them that y'all don't even hear about. Like, all the time. Neighbor trying to sue him. Oh, I think he bumped my car. They trying to sue him. This person trying to sue him. All the time, man. A lawsuit for what? Being soft? I don't know, man. Maybe his wife saw it or something, dog. Did he have to push him? No. Do I understand? Yes. Get out my way. I'm pissed off. They just called a bullshit call on me. Yep, and saying the lawsuit is coming next. You already know it. Cynthia said we must win. Hurricane Smooth, football villain. Great point. Cameramen get hit all the time. They really do. That is true. Cameramen do get hit all the time. A lot harder than that. Kyle says, so look at it like this. If you'd have pushed the wrong dude, you'd have got hit with that equipment. Well, he had on a bunch of equipment, so you couldn't do nothing to him, Kyle. You're like RoboCop walking around. You got a helmet on, you got shoulder pads on. Nothing would have happened. Kyle said that's on Adams. Yeah, though. I mean, I'm sure he was frustrated. I don't know. I'm sure he was frustrated. I'm sure he was frustrated. Do y'all see it as him treating people like they're lesser than him? I'm sure if I catch you at the wrong time in your personal place, yeah, I'm sure if I catch you at the wrong time, you know what I'm saying, in your own arena, yeah, I'm sure you're not the same you. Insane, dog. Insane, you've been on point, dog. Insane, you're right, dog. I didn't think about that. Because my question kept being, where is he going? Like, where he going? He finna walk right into the man. So Insane, you trying to say this is the fake insurance scam? this is what it is. Dog, where was he going, dog? Wow. Let's see. Let's see if I pull up video of it. Well, I'm sure Davante Adam don't have it on his page. Quite frankly, I'm sure I wouldn't find it there. But like real talk, like where was he going, dog? I don't know, bro. Really weird to me. So we're waiting for James Williams. We're waiting for Davante Harvey, I think. So here we go. Where is he going? Somebody help me out, dog. Where are you going? Where's he going? In the shoulder pads? I'm not buying it, dog. I don't know, dog. You might be right. I don't know, dog. I want to do his job. Arco Kane, I'm on the sideline. Get out of their way. No, to do his job. Adam shouldn't have to stop for him in that way. I don't know, bro. Where is he going? All right, let's go. Uh-oh, somebody done jumped in. We got James Williams. I had a question for James yesterday. I can't remember what it was.
We are all set. We have safety James Williams. If you have a question for James, please use the hand raise function.
I got a question for James.
We'll start with Luke Cheney from All Hurricanes. Luke?
See if I got a good question for James.
Hey, how's it going, James? So the passing defense seemed to, turn a corner there in the second half against North Carolina. What adjustments were made or what was said at halftime that prompted you guys to have that, type of second half?
Man, we got to do our job. We was too focused on trying to be the hero of the game or make a play, and we wasn't doing our job to what we had to do as far as the game plan. We wasn't focused on the little things. So that's what made us down 14-0 in the first quarter. That really changed the game for us.
Our next question comes from Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey, James. So I guess kind of in a similar vein, like having lost 3 games in a row, how do you guys stop yourselves from trying to do too much and trying to be the hero and just stay focused on playing your game, when obviously you guys so desperately do want to win?
We've been hearing this all week. This is the number one thing that's been killing us. We're not doing our job. We're not doing what we got to do. Now, we not playing disciplined football, such as we not focusing on my gap control or my block scheme or my route running or my covering or my eyes, what I got to look at for this specific coverage. And they hurt us real bad in the game at the wrong moments of the game. So, yeah.
Our next question comes from Manny Navarro of The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, James, this is going to be the second road game for you guys. And the last time, you guys went on the road, it felt like you handled the environment really well. It was so loud, obviously, at Texas A&M. And I think Virginia Tech's got another sellout crowd. How do you think you guys prepare for that? And what's kind of the secret to being able to play in a loud road environment?
This crowd going to be a big factor in this game. And we got to understand that we can't focus on what's on the outside of us. We got to focus on our side now and the U that's on our chest, across our chest or on our helmet. We got to focus on what we got to do to come out 1-0 this week.
Our next question for James comes from Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hi, James. Just want to know your assessment of your own play personally this season. I mean, you've been doing pretty well. I didn't know if there was more pressure on yourself or the expectations were higher or if more people are noticing you now, because you're a sophomore and you did a lot last year.
So, I mean, I wouldn't say I put too much pressure on myself.
You saw that?
I'm more so putting pressure on my teammates for them to do their job so we all can be successful and talk. It ain't just about me, what I got to do on the field. It's about what this guy go do. Is he going to do his job? I got to focus on all of us doing our job so at the end of the day, come out smelling like a rose.
Our last question for James comes from Azubi Charles from Kane Sport. Azubi?
Oh.
Hey, James, just wanted to kind of ask you, Mario just talked about how you've grown as a leader this year in your second year. Just want to get your thoughts about, how you assess yourself as a leader this year and, the mood in the secondary room headed into Virginia Tech.
There you go.
And I assess myself by, speaking up more because, my words holds a lot for this team. My energy and my passion carries a lot around the team and, they say negative energy is contagious, but my job is not to bring negative energy around. I want to bring positivity so we all can shine together. This ain't just a one-man show or one-man. I want all of us to be great and successful in life.
James, thanks for your time today.
Appreciate you.
Oh, look at y'all only taking 4 questions. They getting in here and getting out of there. They left like 3 hands raised that time. But you saw James pause. He thought about it. He thought about how people assess him and people That's not what he answered. You know what I'm saying? But he thought about the question. I know James care about what people think and what people say. You saw it in his face. I mean, I know I could see it. I don't know if y'all pay attention. Like, could be true. Cal said he would have bunked him up. We gonna hit him on the arm, Cal. Somebody said, Street, what you doing if somebody push you like that? What you doing if somebody push you like that? I didn't put myself in that position. I didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that, I mean, your arena shit, all that shit go out the door then. I mean, because I guess I'm feeling like, yeah, dog, you ain't have to push me like that. I've been on the sideline numerous times, man. You have to be aware of where you are, especially if you're in the tunnel. You're in the tunnel when the game is almost over. There's players walking through here. I don't know, bro. I just don't trust. I don't know, bro. My first thought was, where's he going? Where's he going? And why is he not paying attention? That was my first thought. That was my thought. Cal said he don't wear knee pads. He already knew where to hit. Cal got a plan and all. Cal tripping. Oh, so if y'all just getting in here, man, we had my boy Gerald in here, man, for the first time. Gerald didn't know what investing was until he met me in IOD Squad. Sat down and applied himself, and we were just talking about his week. He made $125,000 this week. $125,000 this week. And y'all just getting in here. The conversation is up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. The conversation is up here somewhere. Right here. I didn't know anything about the stock market. Anything. I sat down with him a few times, talk about charts and stuff, talk about IOD Squad, like just introduced him to like, listen, bro, like if you can apply yourself, there's a way you can make money hand over foot. If you can apply yourself, long term, short term, I mean fast. And he applied himself. I mean, he's somebody that understand it was possible, because I think a lot of people limitations is that they just don't think it's possible to make 13,000 in a day. I think he made like 80,000 yesterday or something like that. I think people don't believe that it's possible. I remember the day when I realized that it was possible. Is when I made 30,000 that day trading, and I realized that was the first day I realized that it was possible. But I realized that my mentor had been telling me about this already, like been trying to tell me, and my limitations in my mind. He used to say stuff like, man, one day you're going to pay me $10,000 a month to do your marketing. And I used to be like, man, how the hell am I going to pay him $10,000 a month? It didn't make sense to me. Yeah, if you're making $100,000 a month, you could pay somebody $10,000 a month. But in my mind, I didn't think it was possible. And that's a lot of our limitations. We don't think it's possible. We don't even go after it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the number, man. Just text us, put IOD Squad, and we'll send you the link to get involved. People that sent the text, I'll text you the link after. Oh boy. So I think we're waiting for 2 more to come out here. What y'all thought about James? I was going to ask him about playing football and having fun. I didn't even get a chance to put my hand up. That thing was over. I didn't even get a chance to put my hand up. That thing was over. Done, sir, done. Oh boy, we are manufacturers. Oh, that's old bot. Get on out of here, doggy. So the people that text me, I see the link right after the show. Streeter, when did you start this channel? Ooh, a long time ago. I don't know. If you go to the main page, it'll tell you. When did I get serious about it? That's the question. Like, when did I get serious about it and actually understand what was going on? The channel was started in 2011, but that's like saying, when did I start football field? You feel me? I didn't know what I was doing in 2011. This is my second channel, actually. I think I got 28 million views. But when I actually got serious about it, that's a different question. When Chaney coming back? Y'all think about it. When is a lot of people coming back? That offense is missing a lot of people, dog. It's missing a lot of people, dog. Big Mac said he a part of the broadcast team. He can walk where he wants to walk. People make big money off them broadcasts too. He's a cameraman, Mac. He's a cameraman, Mac. He's I don't know what team he was a part of. He could have been independent. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. We don't know what he was a part of. Everybody on that sideline isn't a part of ESPN. Most of the people on the sideline isn't a part of ESPN. Or whoever's broadcasting the show. No, and even ESPN, you can't. They act tough around the cameraman, but they're not gonna act tough around the players.
Recording stopped.
Why did the recording stop? When you gonna give us access to the Welcome to Miami song? I guess I thought we put out the full version because the full version of the song gets pretty thuggery as the song go on. But I don't know. We'll figure out something. The guy that The guy that created the song, I know people ask us all the time about that song. The guy that created the song no longer raps. And it's not like he no longer raps, he don't do it anymore. The song just went well with the images that we put with it. Because when I first heard the song, I didn't think nothing of it. Oh, that boy here giving pointers. Boy, ain't know nothing about the stock market. He said FOMC minutes meeting at 2 p.m. It will be wise to get back in the market at 2 p.m. if you guys are trading. Everything is in the box right now, which means something gonna pop. Free tip Wednesday. Right, dog. We in the Marion riot trade, right, man. We just in the box. Where you think we going, though, dog? You think we going up or down? Is this going on whatever the news is, right? Mm-hmm. Depends on the information. 305 say yeah, 305, we've been here, bro. But if you go back 305, we were covering youth football and high school, and then we graduated to the Canes, and now we're trying to pull in the Dolphins. I don't know why the Dolphins be acting funny, like they. I thought the full version was on one of the Crib Talk intros. That's what I thought at the beginning of the season. Damn, Joshua made me feel old. Joshua said he's been watching footballville since he was in high school, and he's 28 now. Joshua, you serious, man? I'm gonna do the math on that, Joshua. You're not telling the truth. So you was watching footballville when it first started, huh? I didn't know what the hell I was doing, Joshua. I just felt it was a market out here. For this stuff. Now listen, if you're not the type of person that can learn in the group, right? Send me a text, 786-405-9499. And we have one-on-one classes. We have courses. Some people want to learn at their own speed. Damn, Andre said, damn, Andre, you're not even lying.
Recording in progress.
We got the defense.
Corey, can you hear us?
Defensive MVP.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mr. Corey
We've
Flagg.
got linebacker Corey Flagg. If you have a question for Corey, please use the hand raise function. We'll start off with Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Corey, last time you guys went on the road, it felt like you handled the environment at Texas A&M really well. Just curious, kind of what was the secret to success, and how do you kind of make sure that you play well in a road environment with a sellout crowd?
Honestly, there's no secret to success at all. If you practice well, you'll play well. We had a really good week of practice. Coach Cristobal, he had the volume up in the indoor. I feel like we handled the crowd pretty well as a team, crowd-wise. Of course, course, the outcome wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but that's why you have more games. But I believe success it needs close. So you practice hard, you can play well. So you practice hard.
He's second in the ACC.
Our next question for Corey comes from Susan Miller-Dagnan of the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hi, Corey. Can you talk a little bit about your ACC goals now and how you guys are feeling about that? I mean, it's still early in the season. Start with that.
Yeah, I would say just to beat Virginia Tech this week. That's the only goal we got right now. As soon as that's the same goal we had last week, just going 1-0. Can't look at other opponents. I don't know who we play next week. I'm just worried about Virginia Tech, and that's all I got time for right now.
And
our next question for Corey comes from Azubi Charles from Kane Sport. Azubi?
Hey, Corey, just wanted to get your thoughts on, the big adjustment or what happened in that second half on the defense. Looks like you guys, really settled into the game, and your thoughts on, Wesley's play as a freshman linebacker, what he's brought to that linebacker room.
Man, I feel like, when as us personally as a defense, when we get on the board with Coach Steele and just hearing his voice again in the quieter environment, it just eases our mind. The first 2 quarters, I feel like we came out to like antsy and just little small minor details that got us killed, and once we came in at halftime and settled down and relaxed and talked, and Coach Steele talked to us, he didn't come and yell at us and everything. He just talked to us like we were in a regular defensive meeting room, and everybody eased down and calmed down, and just relaxed and played ball. And then you asked specifically about Wesley. I've said it before, and I said it again. Wesley is a really, really intelligent, sharp kid. He's doing a phenomenal job as a freshman. He's playing well. He's doing well. I'm actually going to watch film with him later on today. He's catching on really well, and I'm excited for him. It's his future. I'm excited for him.
We'll do a couple more for Corey. We'll go to Luke Cheney from All Hurricanes. Luke?
Hey, what's up, Corey? So you're among the leaders in the ACC in tackles for loss. You had a very productive game against North Carolina. What has, prompted this leap in your play this season?
What's prompted the sleep?
No, what has allowed you to play up to this level, so far this year?
I would say my coach is being so hard on me and pushing me every day. And my parents stand in my ear and keep me going every day, and just my faith walk with God, keep my mind on the level of playing great, and of course my teammates, man, they do a great job of pushing me and getting me somewhere that I want to be, and we all want to be. We all push each other each and every day. This is a team-driven sport, so it's no I team, and my teammates do a phenomenal job of keeping me up and keeping me on it. Of course, my coaches. So, man, if you work hard, you get things that you desire. You just got to keep working at it.
Our last question for Corey comes from Susan Miller-Dagnan of the Miami Herald. Susan?
What's Susan at?
Hey, Corey. Can you talk about some of the young leaders on this team? Coach was talking about how some of the young guys have to step up, even sophomores. Who are some of the guys you see that are, taking that responsibility?
I would say Cam Kitchens, James Williams. Those are 2 top on my list for young guys. Who else? That's the only 2 I can say off the top of my head that quick. Cam Kitchens, James Williams, they're so young. A lot of times we forget how young they are. Sometimes I forget how young they are, and they're doing a really good job back there. I talk to those guys there every day, watching film as much as they can. Just getting better as a player and watching film with Ed. They're just taking the game to another level, and it's scary, man, to see how good those good guys are going to be, in the near future. So,
Corey, thanks so much. Appreciate your time today.
Appreciate it.
There you have it. Improvement from Corey is wow. It is.
Recording stopped.
It is. Different coaches. You hear how you talk about Coach Steele and just hearing Coach Steele. Hearing Coach Steele, he just said hearing his voice calmed him down. That's what's up. Well, I think we got somebody else up, huh? You fire Harvey or somebody? Okay, yeah, I think we got one more. Also, I think we may see some Keontra Smith, man. Steve may be nicked up. Talked about that in the Footballville group me Monday, Tuesday, but nobody like really said anything about it. That's why we saw a lot of Keontra Smith the other day, I think. James Wilford said the stock market going to get wild. One money guy says 10-24, the market is going to lose 45% of its value. He deals in time, not trends. Tell him we here for it, bro. That's why we go up and down. And that's why you make money. You make money with it going up and it going down. So if you telling me on 10-24 the market is going to go down, all my IOD squad, y'all hear that, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what your homeboy said. It's wild. I guess if wild, you could use the word wild if you're long term, I guess. But if you're long term, you're long term. When Gerald made $125,000 this week, I'm sure he made it going up and down. Yeah, somebody say Street Duke 28. So he probably ain't like, you're right. I covered Duke since he was in high school, right? So I guess you're right. There's a simple way to look at it. I covered a lot of players since they was in high school. I guess there's a simple way to look at it. Everybody tired of Susan. Y'all let Susan be great, dog. Let Susan be great. Let Susan be great. Shout out to the football villains, man. Shout out to the football villains. If you want to become a villain, man, you click the link. No, click the join button next to the subscribe button, and you get access to the group me and all the information we talk about and all the secret info that we give behind the paywall. Because some things we don't talk about. Well, a lot of stuff we don't talk about publicly. But the feelings get it. And all those guys you see on the space and all those guys you see come up on the morning show, all of them are from the group, from the football villains, from the group me, they members. I'm going to take I'm going to put the link in the description. Let's see. One of the best players you ever seen in your life with Duke, with high school Duke. Duke, the greatest high school running back I ever saw play. The greatest high school running back I ever seen. Ooh. Duke Johnson, greatest high school game versus Palmetto to go to state championship. Down 21-0. And guess who was the only one there to capture the game? Nobody wanted to go up, record the game. And the next morning, the radio station, everybody was calling me like, hey, man, we had access to your game. He rushed for a career high 27 carries, 375 yards. There's Duke Johnson, number 3. He was on fire this game, dog. It seemed like every carry, it just seemed like every carry, like they had zero. It's like they were playing without linebackers or something. But they were up 21-0. But he had 100 yards in the first quarter. Palmetto was up 21-0. Duke had 100 yards in the first quarter. It made it look so easy. Edgerrin James was there in the stands. And you could see him on my camera every now and then with his dreads. Said he came to see Duke. That's why he was there. He said, I came to see Duke, and I came to see this Duke Johnson everybody talking about. Okay, wait up. We got somebody else coming to this. Yeah, we got Jafari Harvey.
Okay. Hey, Jafar, thanks for taking my question. As somebody that plays and sees Nigel Leak all the time in practice and, sees what he's capable of, can you kind of describe what makes him so impactful so early in his career and maybe what his strengths are?
He's going to be a great player in the future. But, man, he got something he can't teach. He's real long. He can bend real, like really well, especially for his size. Like, somebody so big, I haven't seen it with my own eyes. Like somebody so big, so long, can bend so well, like get up under you. So that's one of the best things that makes him a great player. And then he's always ready to learn. He loves the game of football. So that's another thing that makes him a big player.
Our next question comes from Manny Navarro, The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Jafari. Going on the road in loud environments, this is supposed to be a sellout crowd Saturday you guys are facing. What maybe did you learn from the Texas A&M experience? I felt like you guys probably handled the noise really well in that game, that you can sort of carry over, and what are sort of the keys to success in playing in an environment like that?
Just locking in, going there, focus. We know what the game plan is, we know what we're doing. So just going in there, starting fast, focusing on us, sticking to the game plan, trusting what we already did in practice. So I feel like it's just locking in early is the way to combat that.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Thank you, all right. Virginia Tech's really kind of scuffled on offense so far this year. So what have you seen from them on film, and what do you think their biggest issues have been from what you've seen?
Really, it's just about us. I think it's about locking in, focusing on what we can do better than last week or every week, just trying to get ourselves better, and just playing our keys. Everybody just going as hard as they can. I feel like just as long as we play our football, we'll be good. It doesn't really matter who's playing.
It kind of in the same vein as that. Then couple slow starts the last few weeks. How do you guys, I guess, get keyed up and ready to go without kind of playing anxiously? I guess
you gotta come out there wide out the gate. Just come out there, come out there ready to play. That's just what we gotta do. Just start fast.
Next, we'll go to Frank Tucker from Canes Country. Frank?
Hey, so the sophomore duo of defensive tackles, that's Leonard Taylor and Darrell Jackson, were two of the highest graded players on the team last week, and overall this year have been pretty dominant. What can you say about those two? And do you think they maybe deserve more playing time? I know you guys use a heavy rotation, but they've been kind of pushing the level of play higher than pretty much anybody else on the team.
Them boys some monsters in the middle, man. I love playing next to them boys. But I don't control playing time with that. Just, we rotate, keep everybody fresh. So that's the coaches, take care of that. But, playing with them boys, them boys great players, as you guys can see. I just love playing with the boys. Them boys love playing football, and them boys be working real hard.
We'll wrap up today with Azubi Charles from Cane Sport. Azubi?
Just wanted to, get your thoughts on, what's really the coaching staff's message to you guys? I know you dropped your third straight loss, and just the mindset that you guys have headed into Virginia Tech looking to bounce back.
Just keep working, keep playing. Nobody got their head down, so that's a start. So, everybody just keep their head up, because ain't nothing you can do but grind. So that's what we're doing. Everybody just coming in here ready to work, and that's what we got to do to win. Just keep grinding.
Awesome. Thank you, Fard. Appreciate your time.
Ain't nothing you can do but grind. You ain't lie about that.
Thanks, everyone. That concludes today's media availability.
Ain't nothing you can do but grind. He ain't lie about that. At all. So listen, man, 786-405-9499, 786-405-9499. If you want to get down with IOD, 786-405-9499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, just send us a text. If you better off with one-on-one, we got an option for that too. Just text us and be like IOD, and we can talk from there. Or say one-on-one or something like that. A few things. We all saw Kobe Young go on the field and have instant success, and then I'm sure we're going to see a lot more Kobe Young, which means we're going to probably see a lot less of some other guys. Talked about in the group meeting, the private group meeting, a lot of couple, not a lot, that's the wrong thing to say. Transfer portal, mom is coming going wrong about a few players. at the wide receiver position. Well, not a few players, one player. You know what I'm saying? The wide receiver position. He's here and not happy. It's not happy how things have went. And I understand how it can get frustrating, especially to a young man. When you had success your whole life and you see your homeboys on the field and you haven't got there yet. I don't know what the dates on the transfer, when the transfer portal open, but we may see one or two guys jump, which is, I think it's about normal. I think it's normal at this point when we're talking about the transfer portal. I think it's normal at this point when we're talking about the portal. We thought we would see a lot of guys jump in the fall or the spring, but they didn't, because I think what happened is the program changed for the best. The program changed for the best, and everybody's saying names. Well, we talked about this in the group me, like, I don't know, Sunday or Monday, I don't know. But we thought, well, the program changed for the best. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think we didn't see a lot of players move, because they're getting more money. They see all the changes. Things look different with the new staff. I mean, it's something new for the Canes. I mean, a lot of stuff that changed is new. So we didn't see many people leave. Also hearing Davante is still isn't happy. You know what I'm saying? With his playing time, I get that. There's a few guys that haven't really touched the field. Well, like Steele say, you can only play 11, but there's a few guys like I think Chase Smith should be getting a look here soon at some point in time, right? No, we got linebackers getting hurt. Josh would say the man be open. The Melo thing is weird. The man be open and straight up and down, get targeted, don't get targeted. I don't know, man. Tyler talked about trust the other day, and I asked him, hey, how do you build trust? I don't know. And I don't know if sometimes like Kobe Young went at him twice, right? I don't know if that's Gaddis saying, hey, we're gonna do this and we're gonna go Kobe Young. We're going at Kobe Young. I don't know if that's Gaddis telling him who to throw the ball to. But that was weird that kid came in and he got the ball 3 times and he showed up. I mean, he showed up and he made it happen. And that's all that fucking really matters, to be honest with you. Tim, I just saw your question. Ask Harvey who he models his game after. Born Hustler talking about Street, you still living in the past about what Melo did at Miami Northwestern. Born Hustler, I didn't start doing this yesterday, big homie. I didn't start doing this yesterday, and I didn't say anything. You in the conversation just going on and on about Melo. I didn't start doing this yesterday, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody isn't created equal. Let me tell you that. Everybody isn't created equal, right? I know who these kids are when they get to the next level. When you're faced with adversity, right, it goes back to how you were raised. Who raised you? Was there a dad in the house? Was dad and your mom? Was it an abusive relationship? Was it healthy? Going through adversity, once you hit adversity or get uncomfortable, what are you equipped with inside? You know what I'm saying? It's what's going to get you to the next level. What's going to get you to the next level? And every kid isn't created equal. They're not. Born say what you did in high school is not have nothing to do with you doing with college success. Born, I mean, you're right, because there's a lot of bullshit coaches in college. But at the same time, what you're saying doesn't make sense. Because if it had nothing to do with it, what the hell are they recruiting off of? I guess you're saying because you were successful in high school don't mean you're going to be successful in college? Hell no, it don't mean you're going to be successful in college. But certain ones you can see. Certain ones you can see. And then sometimes other variables get in the way. Drugs, kids, money, partying too much. And then, yeah, you don't make it. Yeah, Cal, that's right. He said, dissect something before you say it. It'd be different if, say, Melo dropping passes and not being able to get on the field. He's just not getting targets. I mean, it's right. I mean, maybe it's Tyler's trust, whatever. But you're right. We heard that Melo was in practice. They had him at every position, practicing at every position. He's on the field all the time. And then, I mean, he's on the field all the time. I mean, you can check his targets. I got the stats. I mean, he run the wrong routes. I mean, Tyler just don't trust. I talk about the way I think Tyler plays quarterback all the time. I talk about it all the time. I don't even have to go back to it today. But I guess Melo's not high on his comfortable in his comfort zone. And I'm not blaming Tyler because it could be something Melo's not doing. Maybe Melo doesn't work hard at his craft. Maybe Melo punched somebody in the face in the locker room. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Born, go back to work, bro. You just in here just no, you in here just stating a bunch of the obvious, dog. It is. There's plenty of guys in high school. Most of them don't do good in college. Yeah, it's only a tad few that rise to the top, bro. You're in here just stating the obvious, homie. How can you show what to do if you never get the ball? And a few times he was wide open and overthrown. Yeah, I think Melo has talent. I also think we can't blame everybody for what's going on with Melo. Like I said, we all aren't created equal. And when adversity hits or when things are uncomfortable for you, how do you deal with them? Some people have to go through life experiences to learn. They do. Some people have to go through life experiences to learn. Born, big homie, you're not listening. You just calm down. You're too emotional. You're not listening. I'm saying everything you're saying. You're not listening. You gotta listen, dog, with your ears, bro. You gotta listen with your ears, bro. My boy, Streeter, yo boy, yes. Melo coming out of high school, I say it every day, was a dog. He was talented. I seen him go both sides. Sometimes there's other variables why people don't take this. For instance, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts stay at Alabama, cause I asked Coach Gaddis this. He was there with Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts, and I'll let y'all know in the group me, what he said. If Jalen Hurts stay at Alabama, we think he's a one-read quarterback, throw the ball out of bounds. He wasn't that good, right? Right? Goes to Oklahoma, lights up the scoreboard, right? Leading the NFL in passing a couple of weeks ago. It's a lot of variables that go into it, my brother. It's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, when I hear people talking like that, your boy ain't do shit. That's just fan talk. That's just it's rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes kids get to the next level and don't work hard. They don't gain trust in the coaches. They don't know how to connect with the coaches. Never been coached by a guy from Wisconsin. You have to learn how to adjust. You have to learn how to adjust. Jalen Hurts had a father in his life that said, hell nah, my son better than that. We finna go over here where they throw this pill around. He got under a coach that saw his talent and used him the way he was supposed to be used. Made it to the NFL, had another coach had a problem with him. Because I heard that when Jalen Hurts was at Alabama, people would have never thought that he would be in the NFL flourishing from his skill set, his talent that he had. Oklahoma used him. Lit this shit up. Was leading the NFL in passing last week, man. Stays at Alabama. One read, throw the ball out of bounds. Let's play defense. That's your career. Jalen Hurts was a bum at Alabama. I'm D, man. 786-405-9499 if you want to get down with IOD Squad. Don't put off tomorrow something you could do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. I'm street, bro. I'm out of here.